Hi, I'm George and this is the Baker Farm. Today I'm going to show you how I cleaned up this tree that's been quite overgrown for a little while and made it look really nice. I'm going to show you some of the tools I used, many of which are probably already in your garage or your shed, and also link you to some suggestions of things that can make the job a whole lot easier for you. The first one that's coming up is a Forester brush cutter blades and file set. It's for straight shaft trimmers. 30 cc's or better. I used it on a one smaller than that, but the manufacturer does recommend a 30 cc one. I'll link to that in the description below. So let's finish up this walk around and we'll take it from there. This of course is the before. All right, so this is the blade on the trimmer, and this is a straight shaft trimmer. It's a two-piece that can take attachments, so it worked on that just fine. I don't know if you saw, but it does look like basically a circular saw blade, and it makes quick work with a lot of this stuff. A lot of these are 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick, and I was really happy. I've used it on some other things. I cleared a ditch out with it. And really it helped a lot. I wanted to use a bush hog on that ditch, but it just was too deep and too narrow. So next off, I'm going to be getting a set of loppers that I'm going to use to cut down some of the stumps left over from these little trees to kind of level things out and to make it a lot easier to maintain. Because you really want to get it down as close to the ground as you can, so that way when you're coming back through with a lawnmower or whatever, you don't have to worry about it. Now this is a trimmer mower. DR makes one of these. This one's from Club Cadet. It's not available anymore, but any of them will work. And what they do is they're basically a string trimmer, but they use a much larger diameter string, and they're a lot stronger and a lot quicker, as you can see. A lot easier on the back. So that went pretty quick. Now I'm leveling it out. When we bought this land, it was almost all trees, and we had to have it cleared for the house. When they cleared it, they couldn't get near the trees we wanted to keep, so it wound up mounding up the dirt around it. And what I'm doing now is I'm leveling it out a little bit so that it doesn't look like a mountain chain. I'm also having to cut down some of the larger stumps. That one I'm working on there was probably about 3-4 inches across. Got a saw going, hand saw going with it. Didn't want to dig out that chainsaw. And now I'm going around with the loppers and getting all those little stumps I told you about. Now, this next thing here, that blue thing there, is a landscape rake, and it is great for evening out dirt, cleaning up dirt, especially in grass. It gets all the dirt around all the little blades of grass. Now, next off, I'm laying the pine straw out. I went back and forth on pine straw, regular mulch, and I wound up going with pine straw for a couple of reasons. One, it's a lot cheaper, and two, it's a lot easier to spread. And I guess you can also call it three. I'm getting a little older, and I'm going to have to maintain this thing, and mulch is hard to spread. It's a lot of work, where the pine straw is very quick. And you can see that landscape rake back in action again, and it just makes real quick work of moving large piles like that. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have an awesome week, an awesome harvest, great adventures, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.